To live a truly happy and meaningful life, you must confront these 7 harsh realities, truths that many avoid out of fear, denial, or comfort. They are uncomfortable because they strip away illusions and force us to see the world and ourselves for what they truly are. But within these challenges lies the key to personal growth, resilience, and fulfillment. When you face these realities head-on, you gain the clarity to focus on what truly matters, the strength to overcome life's inevitable struggles, and the wisdom to create a life of purpose and joy. Happiness is not found by avoiding the truth, but by accepting it, embracing it, and using it as a foundation to build the life you deserve. These lessons may be difficult, but they are the wake-up call that will set you on the path to lasting happiness. And make sure you stay with me until the final truth, number 7, because it's the one that ties everything together, the ultimate reality that will completely shift how you view your life and the world around you. Harsh truth. 1. Life isn't. Fair life is unpredictable and at times downright unfair. Bad things happen to good people and good things happen to people who may not seem to deserve it. It's easy to get caught up in what should be or feel frustrated by the unfairness around you, but here's the harsh truth. Life doesn't owe you fairness. Once you accept this, you free yourself from the weight of unfair expectations and disappointment. Instead of wasting time wishing for fairness, shift your focus to what you can control, your actions and your mindset. You can't control others or the situations life throws your way, but you can control how you respond. Think about a time when things didn't go your way. Maybe you lost out on an opportunity or faced an obstacle that felt completely unjust. Instead of letting it define you, what if you used it as fuel to build something better? That's what separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. They don't wait for life to be fair, they make life work for them. So here's your actionable step. Stop waiting for the world to be fair. Instead, choose to rise above. No matter how hard life gets, remember that your response to unfairness is what shapes your future. It's not about the cards you're dealt, it's about how you play the game. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." When you embrace that power, nothing can hold you back. Harsh truth. Number 2, you can't please everyone. One of the hardest truths to accept is that you can't please everyone, no matter how hard you try. Whether it's your friends, family, co-workers, or even strangers, someone will always have an opinion about what you're doing or who you are. The pressure to meet everyone's expectations can drain you, leaving you frustrated and lost. But here's the reality. Seeking validation from others will only keep you stuck. When you try to be everything to everyone, you end up losing yourself in the process. Imagine trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It just doesn't work. You'll only feel more out of place trying to mold yourself into someone you're not just to gain approval. Instead, shift your focus inward. Know your values. Know your purpose. When you live according to what you believe, instead of constantly seeking validation from others, you create a sense of inner peace and confidence. It's not about being arrogant. It's about having the clarity to know who you are and standing firm in that. Here's your actionable advice. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. Find your tribe, the people who respect and support you for who you truly are. Those are the relationships that matter. When you accept that you can't please everyone, you liberate yourself to live authentically and confidently. Remember, you were never meant to fit everyone's mold. Embrace the fact that true happiness comes from within and that your self-worth isn't tied to others' opinions. You're not here to please anyone but yourself. If you're ready to step into 2025 with the mindset that you won't waste another second trying to please everyone, then drop a free in the comments right now. Let me know you're taking back control of your happiness and no longer letting others dictate your life. It's time to live unapologetically and on your own terms. Let's make this year about you. Harsh, truth, month 3. Happiness is a choice. The truth is, happiness isn't something that just happens to you. It's a choice you make every single day. So many people spend their lives waiting for the perfect moment, the right circumstances, or someone else to make them happy. But the truth is, happiness doesn't come from external factors. It comes from within. You've probably had days when everything seemed to go wrong, and you felt helpless, like happiness was out of reach. But the power to choose how you react to those situations is entirely in your hands. You can choose to let a bad day ruin your mood, or you can choose to find the silver lining, no matter how small. That choice is yours every time. Think about it like this. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you choose to focus on the negative, you'll see a world full of obstacles. But if you choose to focus on gratitude, positivity, and growth, you'll begin to see opportunities instead of limitations. Here's your actionable step. Start each day by setting an intention for happiness. It can be as simple as practicing gratitude, being kind to yourself, or choosing to let go of the things you can't control. These small acts create a ripple effect that transforms your mindset and your life. Remember, life will throw challenges your way, but your happiness doesn't have to depend on them. You have the power to choose your attitude, and that choice will ultimately define the life you lead. So today, make the choice to be happy. Harsh truth. 4. You will fail, and that's okay. Failure is not only inevitable, it's necessary. If you're waiting for a perfect path where everything goes right, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Failure is a part of the process. It's how you learn, grow, and become stronger. The truth is, you will fail. At some point, you will stumble, fall, and face setbacks. But the key isn't to avoid failure, it's to embrace it as a stepping stone to success. Think about the most successful people in the world. They didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there by failing over and over, but learning from every mistake. Each failure taught them something invaluable, whether it was about perseverance, strategy, or their own resilience. The difference between success and failure isn't in how many times you fall, but in how many times you get back up. Here's the actionable advice. Stop fearing failure. Instead, see it as a necessary part of your journey. Take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them. When you embrace failure, it no longer holds power over you. It becomes fuel for your growth. Remember, failure is not the end. It's just a chapter in your story. It's proof that you're trying, that you're pushing boundaries, and that you're moving forward. So the next time you fail, don't beat yourself up. Celebrate it. Because in that failure lies your greatest lesson. Harsh truth. 5. You're not entitled to anything. One of the most damaging beliefs we can have is thinking we're entitled to success, happiness, or recognition without putting in the work. The harsh truth is that you're not entitled to anything. The world doesn't owe you anything just because you exist, and life won't hand you opportunities on a silver platter. If you want something, you have to earn it. We live in a society that often promotes the idea that everyone deserves rewards without struggle, whether it's success, wealth, or admiration. But in reality, life rewards effort, resilience, and determination. No one is coming to hand you the life you dream of. It's up to you to take ownership of your future. Think about it this way. You're the only one who can make things happen for yourself. If you want financial freedom, you have to learn, grow, and take action. If you want personal growth, you have to put in the effort. Nobody can do it for you. Entitlement breeds complacency, while effort breeds results. Here's Your actionable advice: stop waiting for life to give you what you think you deserve. Instead, take responsibility for where you are and where you want to go. Set clear goals, work tirelessly, and show up every single day, even when it's hard. Success isn't a birthright, it's something you create through hard work and determination. Remember, life doesn't owe you anything. The real power comes when you realize that everything you want is earned, not given. Stop waiting for permission or a perfect moment. Take action and make your dreams your reality. Harsh truth number 6. Time is your most valuable asset. Time is the one thing you can never get back. Yet, so many of us waste it, whether it's on meaningless distractions, unproductive habits, or worrying about things beyond our control. The harsh truth is that time is your most valuable asset, and how you spend it will determine the quality of your life. You can make more money, you can gain more possessions, but you can never get back lost time. Every day that goes by is one you'll never recover, and if you aren't intentional about how you use your time, you risk letting your life slip by without achieving what truly matters. The difference between successful people and those who stay stuck is how they prioritize their time. Think about your life as a bank account, with each day being a deposit. Are you spending your time on things that bring you closer to your goals and purpose, or are you squandering it on distractions and regrets? Time isn't just about filling the hours, it's about filling them with meaningful, purposeful actions that align with your values. Here's your actionable advice. Start being intentional with your time. Set clear goals for what you want to achieve, and then schedule your day around them. Stop letting social media, mindless scrolling, or other distractions steal your precious time. Each minute counts, so use it wisely. Remember, time waits for no one. You have a limited number of days, and how you choose to spend them will determine whether you live a life full of regret or a life full of purpose. Make each moment count. Before we dive into number 7, let me just say this. If you've been feeling overwhelmed or uncertain about how to move forward, this next truth will change everything. The first 6 have already shaken some core beliefs, but number 7 is the game changer. It's the truth that ties everything together. This is the one that will completely shift how you view your life and the world around you. It's the ultimate reality that, once understood, will unlock your true potential and empower you to take control like never before. So, stick with me. Don't rush ahead, because the power of this final truth lies in understanding how it connects everything we've talked about. Ready? Let's dive into it. Harsh truth number 7. You are the only one responsible for your life. This is the most powerful and liberating truth of all. You are the only one responsible for your life. The circumstances you find yourself in, the life you lead, the choices you make, none of them are the fault of anyone else. We often look for someone or something to blame when things go wrong, but the truth is, you are the architect of your own reality. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming others, your parents, your upbringing, your boss, your friends, but at the end of the day, only you have the power to change your life. No one is coming to save you, and no one can take responsibility for the choices you make. You can sit back and let life happen to you, or you can step up and take full control. The choice is yours. Think about the times you felt stuck or helpless. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself what part you played in that situation? Maybe you allowed toxic people into your life, or maybe you stayed in a job that drained you because you were afraid of change. The good news is, once you take full responsibility, you also take back your power. When you realize that your choices And actions are what shape your future. You also realize that you have the power to change anything. Here's your actionable step. Take full responsibility for your life. No excuses. Stop blaming circumstances or other people. Whatever you want in life, it's up to you to create it. Set your goals, take massive action, and refuse to let anything or anyone get in the way of your dreams. This is your life, and you are in the driver's seat. Once you fully embrace this responsibility, you'll discover an incredible sense of freedom and empowerment. You are capable of anything because the power to change your life is already within you. Now go out and claim it, and there you have it. The 7 harsh truths you need to accept if you want to live a truly happy life. Remember, these truths aren't meant to discourage you, but to empower you. They are the stepping stones to unlocking the best version of yourself, to living life with purpose, freedom, and authenticity. The only way forward is to embrace responsibility, let go of the need for approval, and choose happiness every single day. As you step into 2025, don't let these truths fade away. Live them, breathe them, make them a part of your reality. Success, happiness, and peace don't come by accident. They come from taking intentional action and owning your choices. So, I challenge you, start today. What's one action you can take right now to put these truths into practice? Share it in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe for more content that pushes you to grow, and turn on notifications so you never miss another opportunity to level up. Thank you for watching, and remember, your life is in your hands. Let's make 2025 the year you truly take control. I want you to imagine this. It's a quiet morning. The sun is just beginning to rise, casting golden rays through your window. You wake up with purpose, clarity, and determination. You're not scrolling aimlessly on your phone or dragging yourself out of bed. Instead, you feel energized because you know exactly what you need to do to make today count. Every action you take is aligned with your goals, and every step brings you closer to the life you've always wanted. No procrastination, no distractions, just focused, consistent effort. Now ask yourself this. How many of your days actually feel like that? How often do you go to bed at night knowing you've truly given your all? If you're like most people, the answer is not nearly enough. But what if I told you that by focusing on just 10 key things every day, you could change that? These aren't quick hacks or shortcuts. They're timeless principles and habits that build discipline, strength, and success over time. Think of these 10 things as the foundation of a house. Without them, everything else crumbles. With them, you can build anything. Whether it's a healthier body, a sharper mind, financial freedom, or stronger relationships, these daily practices are the cornerstones of a life well lived. But here's the thing, nothing happens overnight. Success is the result of small, deliberate actions repeated every single day. So, grab a notebook, clear your mind, and let's go through the 10 things you absolutely must work on every day to create the life you deserve. Attitude. Your foundation for success. I want you to imagine this. Waking up every day with an unshakable sense of purpose, clarity, and optimism. The challenges of life don't faze you because you know you can overcome them. You approach each task, each interaction, and each obstacle with the mindset of a winner. That's the power of attitude. It's the foundation upon which your entire life is built. Your attitude isn't just about being positive, it's about choosing how you perceive and respond to the world around you. It's the silent force that drives your actions, shapes your reality, and determines the quality of your life. Let me explain why mastering your attitude is non-negotiable and how you can work on it every single day. Attitude is more than just a mood or a temporary state of mind. It's your mental and emotional default setting. It's the way you think, feel, and act in response to life's circumstances. Think about two people facing the same challenge. One sees it as an opportunity to learn and grow, while the other sees it as an insurmountable problem. What's the difference? It's not the challenge itself, it's their attitude. Your attitude is like the steering wheel of your life. A positive attitude steers you towards solutions, growth, and success. A negative attitude, on the other hand, traps you in cycles of doubt, fear, and frustration. This is why cultivating the right attitude is crucial. Studies have shown that a positive attitude has real, measurable benefits. People with optimistic mindsets tend to live longer, experience less stress, and achieve greater success in their personal and professional lives. Why? Because a positive attitude doesn't just make you feel better, it makes you act better. When you approach situations with optimism, you're more likely to take action, solve problems, and stay persistent in the face of adversity. A positive attitude rewires your brain to focus on solutions instead of problems. It enhances your creativity, strengthens your relationships, and improves your overall well-being. But here's the good news. While some people are naturally optimistic, attitude is not fixed. It's a skill that can be developed and strengthened with practice. When you cultivate a positive attitude, its impact extends far beyond yourself. It influences how you interact with others, how you handle challenges, and how you inspire those around you. In relationships, a positive attitude strengthens your connections with others. It fosters empathy, understanding, and effective communication. In work, employers and colleagues value people who bring positivity to the table. A good attitude can open doors to new opportunities. In personal growth, a positive mindset fuels self-discipline, perseverance, and confidence, key ingredients for achieving your goals. Your attitude isn't just about what you gain, it's about what you give. By showing up with a positive, resilient mindset, you uplift everyone around you. Your attitude is the silent force that determines the direction of your life. It's not about ignoring problems or pretending life is perfect. It's about choosing how you respond to challenges, setbacks, and opportunities. When you work on your attitude every day, you take control of your life. You become someone who isn't defined by circumstances but by choices. So, start today. Set a positive tone for your day, focus on what you can control, and commit to growth. Remember, success doesn't come from what happens to you, it comes from how you choose to respond. Work on your attitude, and everything else will follow. Communication is one of the most powerful tools you have. Every day, you interact with people, whether it's at work, at home, or in casual encounters, and the quality of those interactions shapes the direction of your life. It's not just about speaking, it's about listening, understanding, and ensuring that your message connects with others in a meaningful way. Mastering communication is not just a skill, it's a necessity. The way you express yourself influences how others perceive you, and it has the power to open doors to opportunities or close them forever. Imagine trying to share an idea, but your words fail to capture its essence. Or worse, miscommunication creates tension or misunderstanding, leading to unnecessary conflict. These moments highlight the critical role communication plays in both personal and professional success. To work on your communication every day, you must first commit to being present in your interactions. Often, people listen to respond rather than to understand. Genuine communication begins with listening, not just hearing words, but understanding the emotions and intentions behind them. It means paying attention, asking questions and showing that you value the other person's perspective. Clarity is another essential element. When you speak, ensure your message is simple and direct. Overcomplicating things leads to confusion, and ambiguity can dilute the strength of your ideas. Speak with intention, choosing your words carefully to convey your thoughts accurately. At the same time, your tone and body language should match your words, as these nonverbal cues often communicate more than the words themselves. Another vital aspect of effective communication is empathy. People are more receptive to your ideas when they feel understood. By putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you can tailor your message to resonate with their feelings and needs. Empathy builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any meaningful interaction. Improving communication is a continuous process. It requires self-awareness, the ability to recognize when something you said didn't land the way you intended, and the willingness to adjust your approach. Reflect on your conversations at the end of each day. Were you clear? Did you listen actively? Did you leave the other person feeling heard and understood? These reflections will guide you in becoming better tomorrow than you were today. Communication isn't just about achieving results, it's about building relationships. When you connect with others effectively, you foster trust, respect, and collaboration. Over time, this becomes a skill that sets you apart, giving you the ability to influence, inspire, and lead. Every day presents an opportunity to refine this skill, and the more you practice, the stronger your ability to communicate will become. Self-discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. It is the ability to control your emotions, behaviors, and actions in the face of temptations and impulses. In a world filled with distractions, practicing self-discipline is the key to staying focused on what matters most. It is about doing what you know needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. At its core, self-discipline is the practice of delaying gratification. It's the ability to say no to short-term pleasures for long-term gains, whether it's sticking to a workout plan, maintaining a healthy diet, or staying productive at work. Self-discipline is what helps you make choices that align with your goals and values. Without it, we become susceptible to distractions, procrastination, and the easy path of least resistance. The most successful people understand the power of self-discipline. It's not about being perfect. It's about making the right choices consistently. Each small act of self-discipline compounds over time and builds momentum. It's like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. To develop self-discipline, start with small, manageable goals. Trying to make a drastic change all at once can overwhelm you and lead to burnout. Focus on creating habits that align with your long-term vision. If your goal is to wake up earlier, start by setting your alarm just 15 minutes earlier each day. As you succeed with small wins, you'll build confidence and a sense of achievement that will propel you forward. It's also important to manage your environment. Distractions are everywhere, but you have the power to control your surroundings. Set clear boundaries for when and where you will focus, whether that's in your workspace or during your personal time. Remove distractions, such as unnecessary notifications or clutter, and replace them with habits that support your goals. Self-discipline isn't about strict self-control. It's about aligning your actions with your intentions. It's about choosing purpose over pleasure, persistence over procrastination, and progress over perfection. There will always be challenges and temptations that try to pull you off course, but the true power of self-discipline lies in your ability to recognize those moments and choose the path that leads you toward your desired outcomes. Ultimately, self-discipline is the force that transforms dreams into reality. When you make the daily decision to stay disciplined, you are committing to a few stories we tell ourselves about what we can or cannot do, often based on past experiences, societal expectations, or fears of failure. These beliefs hold us back from reaching our full potential, and can act as invisible barriers that restrict our growth. Yet, what many fail to realize is that these beliefs are not truths, they are self-imposed limitations. The first step in challenging these beliefs is to identify them. Ask yourself, what is it that I believe about myself that's keeping me from moving forward? It could be beliefs like, I'm not good enough, I don't have the right skills, or it's too late for me to change. These thoughts are powerful, but they are also arbitrary. They are shaped by past experiences, by voices of doubt, and by fears that hold us captive in a cycle of inaction. Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, it's crucial to question their validity. Where did they come from? Are they based on facts or assumptions? For instance, if you believe you're not good enough to succeed, is that based on actual evidence, or are you just repeating a narrative that someone else once told you? By challenging the source and the validity of your beliefs, you begin to see them for what they are, mental blocks, not truths. From there, it's important to replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of, I'm not good enough, try, I am capable of learning and growing. Instead of, I don't have the right skills, shift to, I am always improving, and I can develop the skills I need. These new beliefs are not just more optimistic, they are more aligned with your potential. They open up possibilities rather than shut them down. Challenging your limiting beliefs also requires you to step outside your comfort zone. Growth happens when you push yourself to do the things you think you can't do. Every time you take action despite your doubts, you weaken the power of your limiting beliefs. With each small success, you build evidence that you are capable of achieving more than you thought possible. Remember, it's not just about replacing old beliefs with new ones. It's about taking consistent action toward those new beliefs. If you believe you can learn a new skill, start practicing that skill every day. If you believe you can change your life, start making small, intentional changes every day. The more you align your actions with your new, empowering beliefs, the more you'll reinforce them and create a new, stronger narrative for yourself. Challenging limiting beliefs is a lifelong process. These beliefs won't disappear overnight, but with persistence you can break free from their grip. By consistently questioning and rewriting the stories you tell yourself, you free yourself from the constraints of the past and open the door to a future filled with endless possibilities. Time management is a crucial skill that can define the trajectory of your life. It's not about squeezing as many tasks into your day as possible. It's about making intentional decisions with your time so that you can focus on what truly matters. Every day presents an opportunity to use your time wisely, yet most people fall into the trap of being busy without being productive. The key is not to get more things done, but to get the right things done. Managing time effectively requires a shift in mindset. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the constant demands of life, whether it's work, family, or personal obligations. But the truth is, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they choose to spend that time. Success doesn't come from working harder or longer, it comes from working smarter. To start managing your time better, the first step is to identify your priorities. What are the things that move you closer to your goals? What are the activities that bring you the most value? Once you know where your time should go, it's about creating a structure around those priorities. Set clear goals for what you want to accomplish each day, week, and month. Break those goals into manageable tasks and focus on completing one thing at a time. It's also important to eliminate distractions. In today's world, it's easy to get sidetracked by emails, phone calls, social media, and other interruptions. These distractions steal precious time and leave you feeling unproductive. To combat this, set boundaries for when and how you will engage with distractions. This might mean turning off notifications during focused work time or setting aside specific times in your day for answering emails or scrolling through social media. By controlling when and how distractions enter your day, you take back control of your time. Another key element of effective time management is learning to say no. Many people overcommit themselves, thinking they can handle everything that comes their way. But saying yes to everything means saying no to your most important tasks. Learn to prioritize your commitments and say no to activities that don't align with your goals or values. This doesn't mean you have to be rude or dismissive. It simply means you are being intentional with your time and energy. Time management also involves taking care of yourself. If you are constantly running on empty, your productivity will suffer. Make time for rest, exercise, and activities that recharge your energy. Balance is key. While it's important to work hard, it's equally important to take care of your physical and mental health so that you can sustain long-term success. Effective time management doesn't just happen. It requires daily effort, planning, and commitment. As you practice these habits consistently, you will start to see the benefits in all areas of your life. You'll accomplish more, feel less stressed, and ultimately have more time to focus on what really matters. It all begins with the understanding that time is your most valuable asset, and how you use it will determine your success. Building your knowledge is one of the most powerful investments you can make in yourself. In a world that is constantly changing, the pursuit of knowledge allows you to adapt, grow, and stay relevant. Knowledge isn't just about accumulating facts. It's about deepening your understanding, expanding your perspectives, and applying what you learn in meaningful ways. The process of building knowledge is not something that happens overnight. It is a continuous journey that requires a commitment to lifelong learning. Whether through books, courses, conversations, or hands-on experiences, every source of learning offers an opportunity to improve yourself. The more you learn, the more tools you acquire to solve problems, make informed decisions, and navigate the complexities of life. One of the key aspects of building knowledge is being intentional about what you choose to learn. In the age of information overload, it's easy to become distracted by endless sources of content. However, not all information is created equal. Focus on areas that align with your personal goals, values, and aspirations. Whether it's mastering a specific skill, understanding a particular subject in depth, or broadening your general knowledge, choose topics that will contribute to your growth and success. In addition to formal learning, knowledge is also gained through experience. Some of the most valuable lessons in life come not from textbooks, but from the challenges, failures, and triumphs you encounter in your day-to-day life. Embrace every experience as a learning opportunity. Reflect on what went well and what didn't, and use those insights to make better decisions moving forward. Building knowledge also requires curiosity. Stay curious about the world around you, ask questions, and seek out new perspectives. Approach learning with an open mind and be willing to challenge your existing beliefs and assumptions. The more you explore, the more you begin to see connections between different ideas, and this expanded viewpoint can help you solve problems in innovative ways. Another important aspect of building knowledge is sharing what you've learned with others. Teaching or discussing what you've learned not only reinforces your understanding, but also allows you to contribute to the growth of those around you. Knowledge shared is knowledge that multiplies. By engaging with others in thoughtful discussions, you open yourself up to new insights and you create a learning environment where everyone can grow together. Lastly, remember that building knowledge is not about knowing everything, but about knowing enough to make informed choices and take purposeful action. There will always be more to learn, but what's important is that you are consistently adding value to your life and the lives of others through your pursuit of knowledge. The more you build your knowledge, the more equipped you become to face challenges, seize opportunities, and achieve success in all areas of your life. Commit to building your knowledge every day. Dedicate time to learning something new, reflecting on your experiences, and sharing your insights. Over time, this habit will transform you into a person of wisdom and insight, capable of navigating life's challenges with confidence and clarity. Finances are an essential area of life that significantly impact your overall well-being, security, and freedom. Mastering your finances means understanding how to earn, save, invest, and manage money in a way that supports your goals and values. Far too often, financial struggles arise because of a lack of knowledge, poor planning, or undisciplined habits. However, taking control of your finances is something anyone can do, and doing so offers greater peace of mind and the ability to live life on your own terms. The first step toward financial mastery is understanding where your money goes. Start by tracking your income and expenses so you can see exactly how much you're earning and spending. Many people spend without thinking, allowing money to slip through their fingers on impulse purchases, subscription services, and everyday luxuries. By being conscious of your spending, you can make more informed choices about where your money should go. Once you have a clear picture of your finances, it's important to create a budget. A budget helps you prioritize your spending, ensuring that you allocate money for essential needs like housing, food, and transportation, while also setting aside savings and investments. Many people avoid budgeting because it feels restrictive, but a well-constructed budget actually provides freedom. It gives you control over your money and allows you to make deliberate choices that align with your long-term financial goals. Another crucial element of financial success is saving. Life is unpredictable, and having a financial safety net can give you peace of mind in times of emergency or uncertainty. Set aside a portion of your income for an emergency fund and make saving a regular habit. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, consistency is key. Over time, those small contributions will add up, providing you with the financial security you need to weather life's challenges. Investing is another powerful tool for growing your wealth. While saving is important for short-term needs, investing allows you to build long-term wealth. Whether you invest in stocks, real estate, or other assets, the key is to start early and be consistent. Investing requires patience and a long-term mindset, but over time, compounding returns can generate significant growth. Educate yourself about the different types of investments and choose those that align with your risk tolerance and financial goals. In addition to saving and investing, it's essential to manage debt wisely. Debt can quickly become a financial burden if left unchecked. If you have high-interest debt, prioritize paying it off as quickly as possible. Once you've cleared high-interest debt, consider using debt more strategically, such as leveraging low-interest loans for investments. That will appreciate over time. Financial freedom is about more than just accumulating wealth. It's about using your resources to live a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. Money should be a tool that helps you achieve your goals, not something that controls or limits your choices. Once you achieve financial stability, you'll have the freedom to pursue passions, take risks, and live life on your terms. Mastering your finances requires discipline, patience, and a willingness to learn. Commit to becoming financially literate, creating a budget, saving consistently, and investing for the future. As you develop good financial habits, you will build a foundation of security and freedom that allows you to take control of your life and your future. The more you understand and manage your money, the more empowered you will be to make decisions that move you closer to your goals. Personal development is a continuous process of becoming the best version of yourself, and it's about working on your mindset, emotions, behaviors, and knowledge every day. To truly progress, personal development requires self-reflection, a willingness to grow, and the courage to face your flaws and challenges head-on. It's about consistently striving to improve and unlearning the habits, thoughts, and beliefs that no longer serve you. One of the most powerful aspects of personal development is the ability to unlearn. As we grow, we accumulate habits and beliefs that can limit our potential, often unconsciously. For example, you might have learned as a child that failure is something to be feared, or that you should always conform to societal expectations. These learned behaviors and mindsets can keep you stuck in patterns that hold you back from achieving your full potential. Unlearning these old ways of thinking is essential to personal growth. It's about recognizing that not everything you've been taught or have experienced is beneficial for your growth. To begin the process of unlearning, you must first identify the limiting beliefs and habits that are standing in your way. This requires deep self-awareness and the courage to confront the aspects of yourself that are uncomfortable to face. Are there negative self-talk patterns that prevent you from taking action? Are there fears that stop you from pursuing new opportunities? Do you have habits that waste your time or energy? By acknowledging these areas, you can start the process of letting go of them and replacing them with more empowering and productive habits. The second step in personal development is the commitment to consistent improvement. Personal growth doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and persistence. You must make a commitment to becoming better every single day. This doesn't mean that you need to make dramatic changes or strive for perfection. It means that you're focusing on small, incremental improvements that, over time, will lead to significant transformation. Whether it's improving your communication skills, becoming more disciplined, or learning to manage your emotions better, personal development is about putting in the effort each day, even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable. In addition to unlearning and improving, personal development requires you to take ownership of your life and decisions. It's about recognizing that you are the creator of your own destiny. While external circumstances may be out of your control, how you respond to them is entirely within your power. Taking ownership means accepting full responsibility for your actions, your successes, and your failures. It means no longer blaming others for your circumstances and understanding that you are the one in control of your journey. One of the key principles of personal development is learning to embrace discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when you push yourself to take risks, challenge your assumptions, and face situations that make you feel uncertain. It's easy to avoid discomfort, but when you do so, you limit your potential. Embrace discomfort as a sign that you're growing. Every time you push past your fears, you build resilience and develop the mental and emotional strength necessary to succeed in life. Personal development is a lifelong journey that requires patience, commitment, and a willingness to change. As you work on becoming a better version of yourself, you'll begin to notice the positive impact on your relationships, career, and overall well-being. You'll become more confident, more self-aware, and more capable of handling the challenges that life throws your way. By consistently unlearning what no longer serves you, improving every day, and taking ownership of your journey, you'll be well on your way to achieving your goals and becoming the best version of yourself. Personal development is not about achieving perfection. It's about creating a mindset of continuous improvement, where every step you take brings you closer to the person you were always meant to be. Purpose is the driving force behind everything you do. It's the reason you wake up in the morning, the fuel that propels you through challenges, and the foundation that gives your life meaning. Without a clear sense of purpose, life can feel aimless, like you're going through the motions without truly living. However, when you discover and align with your purpose, it brings clarity, focus, and a sense of fulfillment that extends beyond temporary achievements or material possessions. Having a purpose isn't just about finding a grand, world-changing mission. It's about identifying what resonates with you deeply, what brings you joy, and what aligns with your values. Purpose isn't something that's handed to you. It's something that you discover through introspection, experience, and action. It's a personal journey that may evolve over time as you learn more about yourself and the world around you. To find your purpose, start by asking yourself the tough questions. What are you passionate about? What gives you energy and excites you? What do you want your legacy to be? Think about what you would do if money, time, and external circumstances weren't a factor. What work or activities would you choose to pursue simply because they fulfill you? Your purpose doesn't have to be tied to a job or title. It's the impact you wish to make and the values you want to embody. Sometimes finding purpose means looking beyond your immediate circumstances. You may be caught up in the grind of daily life, focusing on tasks that need to be done rather than thinking about the bigger picture. In those moments, it's important to take a step back and reflect on what truly matters. It can be helpful to think about your passions, strengths, and the ways you've positively impacted others. Often, your purpose is intertwined with the unique combination of skills, experiences, and perspectives that only you possess. Once you've identified a sense of purpose, the next step is to align. Purpose without action is just a dream. It's easy to say you want to do something meaningful, but it's the daily effort and choices that bring your purpose to life. This requires discipline, commitment, and the willingness to prioritize what matters most. It means making decisions that reflect your values, even when they are challenging or unpopular. When your actions align with your purpose, you'll find that life becomes more focused, and your decisions are guided by a clear compass. Living with purpose also involves staying true to your authentic self. It's easy to get caught up in what society expects or what others think is important, but true fulfillment comes from following your own path. This means trusting yourself and your instincts and not letting the opinions of others dictate your course of action. When you live authentically, you radiate confidence and are more likely to attract the people, opportunities, and experiences that align with your true self. Another important aspect of living with purpose is embracing the challenges and setbacks that come your way. Purpose doesn't make life any easier, but it provides the resilience to keep moving forward even in the face of adversity. When you're aligned with your purpose, every obstacle becomes an opportunity for growth. You'll have the strength to persevere through difficult times, knowing that the work you're doing has meaning beyond immediate gratification. Purpose also provides a sense of satisfaction that goes beyond external accomplishments. Success in life isn't just about how much you achieve, it's about the meaning and fulfillment you derive from your work and actions. When you align with your purpose, you'll find that the journey itself is as rewarding as the destination. The more you live in alignment with your purpose, the more enriched your life becomes, and the more you'll contribute to the world in a way that's meaningful to you. Living with purpose isn't a one-time discovery. It's a process of continual refinement. Your purpose may change over time as you grow, and that's okay. The key is to stay open to new possibilities, reflect on your values, and keep working toward the impact you want to have on the world. Every action you take, no matter how small, can bring you closer to living a purposeful life. Purpose is the foundation that will give you the strength, clarity, and direction to navigate life's challenges. When you wake up each day with a clear sense of purpose, your goals feel more attainable and your actions feel more meaningful. Whether your purpose is focused on family, work, personal growth, or something else, living with purpose gives your life a deeper sense of fulfillment that goes beyond superficial success. Find your purpose, align your actions with it, and watch as it transforms the way you live and experience the world. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for transforming your mindset, your relationships, and your overall quality of life. It's easy to take things for granted, especially in the hustle of daily life. However, cultivating a habit of gratitude can dramatically shift your perspective and bring you more happiness, peace, and fulfillment. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you for the good things in life, it's about truly appreciating what you have, even in the midst of challenges. When you practice gratitude, you begin to focus on what is right in your life rather than what is wrong. It's so easy to get caught up in negative thinking, especially when things aren't going the way you want. But when you make a conscious effort to acknowledge the positive, your mindset shifts. Instead of ruminating on the things you lack, you start to notice the abundance that already exists in your life, whether it's your health, your loved ones, or even the simple joys of nature. Gratitude also helps you develop a sense of contentment. Often, we are conditioned to always want more success, more money, more recognition. While it's important to strive for growth and improvement, constantly chasing external validation can leave you feeling unfulfilled. Gratitude teaches you to appreciate what you already have, which in turn makes you less dependent on external sources of validation. It allows you to find joy in the present moment, regardless of what you've yet to achieve. To make gratitude a daily habit, start by setting aside time each day to reflect on the things you are thankful for. This could be as simple as writing down 3 things you are grateful for each morning or before you go to bed. The act of writing them down helps to reinforce the practice and allows you to more clearly focus on what you appreciate. Over time, you'll notice a shift in your mindset as you start to see the positives more readily, even on difficult days. Gratitude also plays a powerful role in strengthening relationships. When you express appreciation for others, you deepen your connections and foster an atmosphere of kindness and respect. Whether it's a thank you note to a colleague, a sincere compliment to a friend, or simply showing love and appreciation, to family members, small acts of gratitude can create a ripple effect that strengthens bonds and encourages a culture of positivity. On a deeper level, gratitude helps you develop emotional resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, but when you practice gratitude, you begin to see the value in both the challenges and triumphs. Difficult situations, while uncomfortable, can teach you valuable lessons. Gratitude shifts your focus from frustration to understanding, allowing you to find meaning even in hardship. It doesn't mean you should ignore or dismiss your struggles, but rather, it encourages you to seek out the lessons and growth opportunities within them. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is its ability to improve your overall mental and physical health. Research has shown that practicing gratitude regularly can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. It can also improve sleep, boost immune function, and increase feelings of happiness and well-being. By focusing on the positives and intentionally cultivating a grateful mindset, you can improve not only your mental health but your physical health as well. Gratitude helps you become more present and aware of your surroundings. When you actively appreciate the small things in life, you start to become more mindful. Whether it's enjoying a warm cup of coffee in the morning or taking a moment to savor a beautiful sunset, practicing gratitude brings you into the present moment. You stop rushing through life, distracted by worries or to-do lists, and begin to truly enjoy the experience of living. The key to gratitude is consistency. It's not enough to be grateful once in a while, it's about making it a regular part of your life. Over time, gratitude becomes a habit that shifts your entire outlook on life. You'll begin to notice more opportunities for gratitude in your day-to-day experiences, and it will become a natural part of how you engage with the world. Gratitude is more than just a feeling, it's a practice that can transform every aspect of your life. By focusing on the good, appreciating what you have, and fostering a sense of thankfulness in your interactions with others, you create a foundation for happiness and well-being. Whether you're facing challenges or enjoying success, gratitude can help you find peace, contentment, and joy in every moment. Make gratitude a part of your daily routine, and you'll unlock a greater sense of fulfillment and joy that will enhance your life in ways you never imagined. In conclusion, working on these 10 essential areas every day is not about achieving perfection, but about consistent improvement. Each of these aspects, attitude, communication, self-discipline, challenging limiting beliefs, time management, building knowledge, finances, personal development, purpose, and gratitude, plays a pivotal role in shaping your life and helping you become the person you want to be. Progress in life is a result of small, daily efforts that compound over time. By focusing on your attitude, you gain control over how you respond to the world, allowing you to face challenges with a positive mindset. Communication enhances your connections with others, strengthening relationships and fostering collaboration. Self-discipline ensures that you stay on track, even when temptation or distraction tries to pull you off course. Challenging your limiting beliefs pushes you beyond the boundaries you've set for yourself, opening up new possibilities. Time management helps you make the most of each day, allowing you to focus on what matters most. Building your knowledge keeps you adaptable and prepared for whatever comes your way. Managing your finances sets the foundation for a secure future, while personal development encourages you to continually evolve. Having a sense of purpose gives you direction and drives you to move forward with meaning. And practicing gratitude enables you to appreciate the abundance in your life, creating a sense of fulfillment regardless of circumstances. When you commit to working on these 10 things every day, you are not just building skills or habits. You are shaping your character, cultivating resilience, and creating a life that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. Each day is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become better than you were yesterday. The more effort you put into these areas, the more you will see positive changes in every aspect of your life. Remember, success is not a destination. It's a journey that begins with the decision to work on yourself each and every day. There's a quote I've always loved. True strength isn't something you can see right away. It's not about how someone looks or how tough they seem on the surface. Real strength comes from within, shown in how you handle life's toughest moments, rise each time you fall, and keep going despite the hurdles that come your way. There may be days when it feels like you're just scraping by, doing only what's necessary to get through. But in those quiet moments, you're displaying immense strength. This strength isn't built in the gym or from pretending everything is fine. It's built through persistence, resilience, and the quiet resolve to push forward even when no one is watching. In this video, we'll explore 7 signs of inner strength inspired by Stoic wisdom. These are not attention-grabbing traits, but crucial life skills that define what it means to be truly strong. Most importantly, we'll show you how to integrate these Stoic teachings into your daily routine, helping you achieve true peace and lasting balance. If you feel connected to this message, share it with someone who may need a reminder of their own inner power, a friend, family member, or even a colleague. A simple act like this could make a world of difference. So, are you ready to discover and embrace the strength that already exists within you? Let's get started. Emotional control. Imagine this. You've spent weeks preparing for a crucial project. Everything is moving smoothly, and then, out of nowhere, something goes wrong. Or perhaps someone you trust criticizes you unfairly. What do? Most people would let their emotions take over. They might react with anger, frustration, or even despair. It's natural, isn't it? But reacting in the heat of the moment often leads to regret. Let me share a story about my boss. He's not only a leader, but also someone who truly masters emotional control. I've watched him handle stressful situations with a calmness that's almost unshakable. Once, when a project of ours took an unexpected turn, the team panicked. Some blamed the circumstances, others blamed each other. But he stayed composed. He asked the right questions, looked for solutions, and led the team with clarity and focus. It wasn't that he wasn't feeling the pressure, he simply chose not to let it control him. Emotional control isn't about suppressing feelings, but about mastering them. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Emotional control is about focusing on what you can change while letting go of what you can't. It's the calm amidst the storm, the strength that turns chaos into clarity. Think about it. How often have you said things in anger that you wished you could take back? How many decisions made in frustration ended up making things worse? Emotions are powerful, and when unchecked, they can lead us astray. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." To live freely, you must guide your emotions with reason, not be ruled by them. The journey to emotional control begins with small, intentional steps. When frustration or anger rises, pause. Take a deep breath and give yourself the space to think. That moment of pause is powerful. It allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Then ask yourself a key question. Is this within my control? The Stoics believed in focusing only on what you can influence. If the answer is no, let it go. If yes, channel your energy into solving the problem, not fueling the emotion. Reflection is another important tool. At the end of the day, take time to reflect on situations where your emotions got the best of you. What triggered them? How could you have handled them differently? This practice, though simple, builds awareness and resilience over time. Perspective is also key. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? Often, what feels overwhelming now becomes trivial in hindsight. Shifting your perspective helps reduce the emotional weight of temporary setbacks. Emotional control isn't about becoming detached or emotionless. It's about understanding your feelings, choosing your responses, and remaining steady even in the face of uncertainty. It's a practice, a commitment to respond with intention rather than impulse. With this mastery, you'll find that life's challenges become opportunities for growth. True strength lies not in the absence of emotion, but in the ability to guide it wisely step by step. 2. Taking responsibility. You show true strength when you take responsibility for your actions. Picture this. You've committed to helping a colleague by finishing a part of a report by the weekend. The days fly by, and with other urgent tasks piling up, you miss the deadline. How do you handle it? It's tempting to blame your workload, unforeseen events, or even other people. But taking responsibility means facing your mistake head-on. You admit where you've fallen short, apologize, and take steps to make it right. At first glance, this may seem like a small act, but it says a lot about who you are. Responsibility isn't about avoiding mistakes, it's about how you handle them. As Seneca wisely said, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Mistakes are inevitable. They mark the end of one attempt and the start of learning. What defines you is how you use those moments to grow. Taking responsibility requires courage. It's not easy to admit when we're wrong, especially in a world that often praises perfection. But let's be real, perfection is an illusion. We're all flawed and we all make mistakes. True strength is in confronting those flaws, making amends, and not hiding behind excuses. I once worked with a leader who perfectly embodied this. She was in charge of a critical project, and an oversight on her part caused a major delay. Instead of passing the blame onto her team or the situation, she addressed it head-on. She gathered the team, admitted her mistake, and outlined a clear plan to get back on track. Her honesty and transparency not only resolved the issue, but earned her the team's trust and respect. It wasn't just about owning the mistake, it was about leading with integrity. When you take responsibility, you take control of your life. It's empowering because it reminds you that you're not a victim of your circumstances. You are the one in charge of your story. Each mistake becomes an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. The Stoics understood this well. Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Taking responsibility frees you from the burden of excuses and blame. You stop being acted upon and start shaping your future with purpose. So, how can we practice taking responsibility daily? Start small. If you forget to return a friend's call, don't make excuses. Apologize and make it right. When you receive criticism, resist the urge to immediately defend yourself. Reflect on the feedback, and if it holds truth, use it to improve. Responsibility also means acknowledging your victories. It's not just about owning mistakes. It's about recognizing when your actions have made a positive impact, growing without being weighed down by doubt or puffed up with pride. Life will present countless moments where you'll need to choose between blame and accountability. The easier path may be to deflect or shift responsibility, but the stronger, stoic path is to embrace the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, and use it to fuel your growth. Taking responsibility doesn't just make you a better colleague, friend, or partner. It makes you a better version of yourself. It builds resilience, fosters trust, and helps you create a life of integrity and purpose. In a world where accountability is often avoided, those who embrace it stand out as examples of true strength. Step by step, word by word, taking responsibility lays the foundation for greatness. And through this foundation, you'll rise strong, no matter what life throws at you. Facing fear is something we all experience. It creeps in with doubts, paints worst-case scenarios, and urges us to retreat. But the truly strong don't run from fear, they face it. They don't view fear as an enemy, but as a guide, a lesson, a step toward personal growth and transformation. Imagine this. You're given the chance to speak in front of a crowd. Fear whispers in your ear, "What if you embarrass yourself?" You hesitate, but then you take a deep breath, accept the challenge, and go for it. In that moment, you've chosen growth over comfort. You've accepted that the risk of failure is a small price to pay for the opportunity to learn and expand beyond your limits. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once said, "If you are distressed by any into smaller moments, perhaps you hesitate to speak up in a meeting, worried about how others will judge you,